Hey man, welcome back to the Super Divorce YouTube, the Super Divorce Twitch, the Super Divorce Kick. Nicholas Villars here, aka Super Divorce, and tonight we're gonna be playing a new game called Necromancer for a week. Not for a day, not for a month, not for a year, just for a week. Just for a week. This just came out today. This evening. In fact, on Steam, I saw it and I was like, well, that looks like it might be fun. It kind of looked like Pokemon-ish, old-fashioned Pokemon. You build your little arsenal of monsters, you unlock different monsters, and you try to win in 2-on-2 battles. So we're going to try this out in just a tiny moment. But first, hello everybody. Hello to Good Brother. Hello to Jess in the chat. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Good Brother's the star of the show. He was first tonight. Really, really first. Not meme first, but really first. Gus is here. I did say Pokemon. I indeed did. Is it going to be like Pokemon? I don't know. It might. That's what hit me when I was looking at the screenshots and the little trailer for it. I was like, well, that looks cute. So we'll give it a shot, please. Like a creepy necromancy Pokemon game. Oh, my wife is asking me for advice. You're asking me for advice? What can I help with, Jess? What can I do for you? Hey, are we recording right now? Hey, for once my wife's asking me for advice, huh? Huh? Is she actually asking me for advice right now? Are you guys seeing this? What's up, Jess? Did the Benadryl help me with the fire burning under my skin when I was stung by a wasp? I believe so. It seems like things started to improve once I began the Benadryl treatment. So if you're going to sleep anyway, you might as well give it a shot, please. It can't hurt. I don't think it can. The only problem is you might be visited by the Benadryl man. That's what you have to watch out for. You guys know the Benadryl man? You got to watch out for that guy. He likes to creep into the room after you've taken Benadryl, and I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what his angle is exactly. I don't know what he wants. But he comes around, and a lot of people know about him. The Benadryl man. I'm surprised there's not some sort of creepypasta type horror game having to do with the Benadryl man yet. Maybe I should make one. Nancher DA's here. Face blue, wide eyes. Oh! Like that. Oh! What's up, Nancher? It's the Nancher DA. It's the district attorney from Nancher. Yeah, the Benadryl man is like, you know, bad dreams, sleep paralysis. He could be a sleep paralysis demon. No one knows for sure. Gus is getting a Spud Bud vibe from this for some reason. Ooh, well, I think it's going to be a little bit different than Heretic, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, the vibe is similar. Let's get the audio pumping here. Let me know how the in-game sound is once we begin. Every game is always different, and what I hear in here is not always the same as what you guys are hearing. So, as usual, if the volume is too high or too low on the game, just let me know, and I will try to adjust it and tweak it. Like a set of nips. We'll tweak the sound, and we'll get it just so. But let's try. Necromancer for a week. Play tutorial first? Sure. Because I've never played this. Want to be a necromancer? Prove your worth. So, you want to be a necromancer? Fine. Prove yourself by finishing this run, and you may train at the Citadel. You'll need a monster to start. Reanimate this Maw Claw, and it will serve you well. We did have a Maw in Heretic, so there you go. You can hover over the icon on the tombstone if you want more info about the monster inside. I have no monsters right now. I have not proved my worth yet in order to train at the Citadel. Good Brother said when he takes pharmaceutical steroids, he's visited by a dark presence that he refers to as Nathan Scott Phillips. NSP, you gotta watch out for him. Let's hover over. Okay, a tombstone blocks the path. Reanimate Maw Claw? Yeah. There is a battle up ahead. Don't take more damage than necessary. Your monsters will not heal until you reach the Citadel. If they die, too bad. Hover over an enemy's icon to see what it does, and then select your team to battle. So I guess we just have to click around. It's a click around game. Hey, Cup! Hello! Cup's here. A full Cup has joined the chat. That's kind of like giving the monster a silly name is... Well, that's seen in Harry Potter, isn't it, kind of? When they cast ridiculous, and it makes... Who do they do that to? Is it Snape? Do they cast it on him? And then he turns up in drag? Alright, beware. Monsters lurk in the darkness. Choose your team. Max 2. I only have 1. So we're just gonna... Hold on. Choose your team. Max 2. This is the only one I got, right? What does this mean? Oh, this is this the one I'm fighting? Etisara. Or Etisara. Like an Etisara chicken. 40 HP, passives, none, moves, deal damage. Alright. Hey! Thanks to Nathan for the sub! Welcome! Welcome to the channel, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream, welcome to the show. Good Brother just redeemed a Corn Miser, yeah! Pump it up! Yeah! Let's begin. How to play, 1 of 3. Alright, moves cost AP and can be used once per turn. Moves cost AT, that's probably attack power. Blind charge, okay? You start with 3 AP each turn. There are 3 types of moves: offensive, defensive, and strategic. Icons above monsters show what will happen to them on the opponent's turn. Hover over an intent for more info, or an enemy to see what intents it has. Block reduces incoming damage, but only lasts until the start of your next turn. At the end of battle, any buffs or afflictions will disappear. Just like that. But monsters will not be healed until you reach the Citadel. If a monster dies, it's gone for good. If both your monsters die, you lose. Your turn. Okay, well. So, we see right here, is that his intent? He intends to deal 7 damage to me. And then we've got Savage Claw. Deal 10 damage to target enemy whenever Maw Claw gains block. Refresh this. Carapace cover. All friendly monsters gain 7 block. Well, I don't think we need to use that. Let's try Savage Claw. And then... all friendly I guess that would be me too. All friendly monsters includes me. So we can do that. And now let's end our turn. Good Brother says AP is action points, you barbarian. No, it's not. It's attack points right now. It's my stream. I set the rules. I set the abbreviations. I define the terms. Comprende? Does everyone comprende? So maybe you've seen AP and you've called it action points before, but now it means attack points. And that's just the way it's going to be. Hello.
Hi. You know where I might be able to find the Benadryl?
The Benadryl, last I saw, was in one of the two...
Our bedroom?
Either upstairs or maybe...
Smoking in here?
No. It's just for looks.
That's silly.
We might have Benadryl in the upstairs, but it also might be downstairs with the medicine. You have to look.
I looked in our bedroom. I didn't see it. That's why I was asking. I'll check the bedroom.
Okay. Gus is saying action points, and I'm going to continue to say attack points. Good night, because I'm attacking. End turn. Enemy's turn. Battle versus a Tissera. Okay, now let's just do this again, and then we'll do that. Pretty simple. And we got this back again, so why not? Enemy's turn. And there we go. We've won our first trial battle. Gus said, "Sir, you are far too wise to be inhaling cancer-free willing." Look, I don't smoke often. Occasionally. For instance, I purchased this pack of American Spirits on a live stream when I was in Las Vegas in April. Very, very sparingly. Sometimes when I am imbibing alcohol, I like to treat myself to a cigarette. And occasionally I also like to smoke a pipe. But I do not have a smoking habit by any means. I've always steered clear of a smoking habit. And so I've, some people say, oh, I can stop whenever I want to. Well, I don't smoke unless I want to. And when I do, like I said, it's very sparingly. So I'm not policing what anyone does. I'm just saying, for me personally, I like to keep this right here. Sometimes when I saw Fragile and Death Stranding light up a cigarette, I would grab this and I would just kind of, in solidarity, you know, sometimes I would do that. But that's my view on smoking, if you wanted to know. My view is, I know it's not beneficial to your health. I know that. I think most smokers know that. But pick your poison in life, right? You know, pick your poison. No one gets out alive, they say. Yeah, just stop getting stung by wasps. Or bees, ground bees, whatever it was that gotcha. Well done. Any afflictions or buffs your monsters gain during battle will disappear, but their HP remains the same. You can have 2 monsters on your team during battle, so reanimate this Pangilla, or Pendula. Reanimate Pangilla. Let's do it. There's a move tome up ahead. Move tomes contain powerful moves, but can only be given to the right monster. Hover over the move to see what it does. Training day. Teach it to Pangilla? Sure, I guess. All offensive moves cost 1 less this battle. Sounds good. Training day is an expensive move, but Pangilla's Bicep Flex will help you use it, and then Maul Claw's Savage Claw will cost 0 to use for that battle. Try it against the next enemy. Go over here. Okay. Oh, I gotta choose my fighters first. There we go. You couldn't find the Benadryl? It's gotta be there somewhere. Did you look with all the supplements and such? Okay, Savage Claw. What do you say? Use... Well, I guess we gotta... I can't use Training Day yet. So we have to use something in conjunction. Now I've already forgotten. That costs 4. Not enough. Not enough attack points to use Training Day. What do I... But how do I do this then? I already forgot what it said. Battle versus Volkurdle. He's gonna try to buff himself up on defense. Oh, I guess we'll do that. Gain 1. Oh, we gain 1 AP. Oh, I'll have to do it on the next turn, won't I? Let me try this again. Okay, he buffed up. Now, let's do this. Now we got 4/4. Now I can use Training Day. I see how it goes. There we go. Now Savage Claw costs 0. Pain Harvest. Deal 12 damage to target enemy, then Pangillo restores half that much HP. Oh, I don't have enough. What is that? 6? Oh, okay. I don't have anything left, do I? I'm not even paying attention. Alright. So... let's hit Savage Claw again for 0. And then we've got... let's gain that. And, let's do that. And let's do that. And now we can use Savage Claw yet again. End turn. Enemy's turn. My turn. Got him. What's up, Sparrow? How's it going? Sparrow's joined. Excellent. Now, duplicate Maulclaw's Savage Claw move using the duplication orb up ahead. We want to duplicate Savage Claw from Maulclaw. This will massively increase your offensive output. Let's confirm. You have an excellent build at your disposal. Creating synergy between your monsters is the secret to becoming a Necromancer. Defeat both enemies in this final battle, and you may train at the Citadel. I begin. Oh, thanks for the early birthday wish. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's my birthday soon. My birthday is actually on the 16th, though. So, if you fall asleep tonight, you'd have to really, really be in a deep rest to sleep all the way through my birthday. Battle versus Mock Rat plus Mockrel. 2 Mockrels. Okay. So, oh, I see. So we've got 2 Savage Claws. And let's do Bicep Flex. And we'll then use Training Day. Now we can do Savage, select a monster. We'll do him first. And then we'll take him out too. And then we're gonna do... oh, I don't have... okay, yeah, that costs 1. I forgot. Because it's not an attack. Okay, let's end the turn. Kick it on over to Mockrel. And see what happens. Thanks, Nancher. Appreciate ya. Appreciate the early birthday wishes. Thank you for that. Very nice of you. By the way, Nancher, where are you hailing from? I always like to see. We just got done playing Death Stranding 2, so I'm still in that mode, and I might be in that mode for a long time. But I like to know where people are hailing from. Where have we made a new connection to? Where have we hooked up to? Right now in the chat, we've got people from some different areas. I believe Gus said he was in Arizona. I think that's right. Sparrow's in Michigan. We've got Michigan and Arizona represented. Good Brother is here in Ohio, I know that. I'm in Ohio. What else do we want to do? Alright, back to this. Gains 1 AP. Should use that again. And Pain Harvest. Let's try. Maybe I should use Savage Claw first. Carapace Cover. These are back. Back in the news. Savage Claw back in the news. Kick it back over to Mackerel. And, let's do that. Let's do that. Pain Harvest. Carapace Cover. We got that again. Savage Claw. And we whooped them up. Nice. Onwards. Well done, Necromancer. Now you're ready to build teams on your own. Each week / run. Sorry, not slash. That's not a slash. That's a parenthetical right there. Run in parentheses. Each week run you complete at the Citadel will unlock a new starter monster. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, what do we got? Ossaroo. That's like an Australian monster kangaroo. Hexabore. Or Nosgum. Wonder who we should pick. 45, 35, 35. Well, we definitely want... I think... Oh, I can see what they do, too. That's nice of them. See, that's nice. That's good UI. Because a lot of games, I think, would just... They'd have the different options up here. They'd have Raw Knuckle. They'd have Fade Back. But then they wouldn't tell you what they do until you get into battle. Or maybe you just have to figure it out. But it's nice you can hover over... And then it tells you, offensive, it's an offensive maneuver, target enemy loses 10 HP plus Ossaroo's power. Lose HP. Losing HP ignores block and isn't affected by power, dazed, or exposed. Power increases how much damage moves do. Okay, well, see, I'm a little foggy on that. Target enemy loses 10 HP plus my power. I guess maybe that's a different stat. And then Fade Back. This is defensive, only usable after an offensive move. The monster that used it gains 10 block. Okay, so he's good to go. How about Hexabore? Blind Charge. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy, plus 3 for each blind charge used this battle. Make Dizzy. Apply 1 dazed to target. See, I don't like the idea of randomly targeting an enemy. That one I don't know about. Nosgum. Pressure Release. Target enemy loses HP equal to the amount of block Nosgum gain last turn. And then target friendly monster gains 14 block. So you'd want to use that and then this. This seems like a good one. What is it? Oh, it's the... Well, what, choose my starter? I thought I picked 2 starters. I guess not. Night 1. Let's begin. Sparrow says convinced one of his classmates in 2nd grade that his biological dad died from a head-on collision to a tree, and that was that my adoptive dad... What? The lead singer. You're convinced one of your classmates in second... Oh, you convinced one of your classmates in second grade that your biological dad died from a head-on collision to a tree, and that your adoptive dad was the lead singer from Skillet. You also convinced one of your old friends that you were born in Canada. Sona thought that I was from Canada the first time that she came to a stream. Maybe the first few times until I clarified that I was not from Canada. Okay, reanimate Spark... Oh, I thought it said Spark Tits at first. It's Sparktus. That would have been a cool monster, Spark Tits. And then Nosgum. I haven't seen Spark Tits yet. Let's reanimate Spark Tits. These are my monsters. What do we got for Spark Tits? Surge Flux. Reset Spark Tits' charge randomly between 1 and 20. Voltaic output. Deal damage to target enemy equal to Spark Tits' charge. Reset Spark... So I guess it deals the damage, then it resets the charge. And then this one, target monster gains block equal to Spark Tits' charge. Reset. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. What'd you say? Is Good Brother critiquing me? He said, you spread your damage in the last fight. Gotta focus enemies down. First rule... No, don't tell me how to play RPGs like I've never played before. Don't tell me like I've never played Pokemon. Or Final Fantasy. And in fact, I didn't spread it around. That was my exact... Look, this is a repeat of that last battle. I killed this Mackerel first, and then I went over to this guy. So what gives? You're giving me a bad reputation, like I didn't use a good strategy last time. What's that about, man? What's that about? I thought I did a pretty good job, truth be told. Let me see here what I got. What do we got here? Okay, so we got this guy, we got the Mackerel. What is that? He's gaining temper. He's getting butthurt. He's gonna get more butthurt at us. So let's see. So the first thing... Where's his charge? Surge Flux. But I could use that. Raw Knuckle. Losing HP, okay, we're gonna select him. And then... We don't need to do that yet. See, I don't know where my charge is. Where's my charge? Oh, 8 right here. Now I see it. Spark Tits is charged. Influences how powerful moves are. Gains block equal to Spark Tits' charge. Well, let's do that. We got one thing left to do. Target monster gains block equal to Spark Tits' charge. Right now he's got a +2. Reset. Should I reset? Probably. Ooh, that'll be good. Up to 19. And we'll fade back. Last move wasn't used on... What? Last move used wasn't... Oh, it has to be an offensive... Okay. I guess I just need to end the turn. Okay. Alright. So now... Let's go ahead and maybe we'll do this and then this. So we'll use this one right here. That takes him almost all the way down. And then we're gonna go ahead and raw knuckle. He's gone. Then we're gonna fade back. End the turn. What's up, Jorphus? Jorphus is here. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. Progressively, day by day. I hope you're getting better though, over there. Alright, back to the shit. We got 9 now. What do we think of 9? An attack of 9. That's pretty middle of the road. Let's do that. That's not bad. And then we shall reset, because that doesn't cost anything. We got 2 left, so we're gonna raw knuckle him and then fade back in the turn. Looking pretty good still. We're at 9. So I'm gonna keep that. I like the 9. Raw knuckle, fade back, end the turn, and got him. Jorper said this game looks like a copy of Pokemon. Well, it's obviously heavily inspired by Pokemon, but it is, it's definitely spookier than a Pokemon game. It's got a spooky vibe to it, which kind of sets it apart. A tombstone blocks the path. Reanimate Mockrol or Irolo. Can I see about Irolo? Brainstorm, because I've fought a few Mockrols. Deal 2 damage to target enemy for each other move your monsters know. A random friendly monster learns patience that doesn't already know it. I don't know what patience does though. Accrued knowledge, your monsters gain 3 blocks for each move they know. Oh, gains 3 block. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Irolo. I kind of like the cut of his jib. Let's go this way. And who are we going to take in a battle? Let's test out the new guy. Okay. And I usually want to end with raw knuckle and then do fade back. So let's try. For each other move your monsters know. A random friendly monster learns patience. That's a move he doesn't know. So let's use that. Now, let's do this. Like that. And now I guess we're all done. But it says 0. Why can't I use it? Whatever. End turn. Well, that took him down a bit, didn't it? Alright. Gain 1 AP. That would be a good thing to have. And then let's do, Brainstorm. Oh, wait. See, he doesn't know it. So let's cultivate. Let's do Brainstorm. And then let's do... Raw Knuckle. My turn. Got him. Give ourselves another AP. Now we'll do Raw Knuckle. And then fade. What? Hold on. Oh, gosh darn it. Alright, he's getting kind of low. Let's gain an AP. Let's do... 3 block for every move they know. Let's do that. And then let's do Brainstorm. Ah. Oh well. That might have been a bad... Okay, I got lucky. I got lucky that time, I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit it there. But we got through. Let me look over at the chat real quick. Jess is going to bed. What? Gus said that I saw the chat and I didn't say anything. I don't know what that was about. Was I ignoring someone? I wasn't trying to. And yeah, birthday's coming up Saturday. Saturday night Lego birthday stream is coming up. Rebecca Black Friday? Maybe we should listen to that song every Friday. Move tome found. What do we got here? Dedication. Refresh one of your monster's moves at random. That sounds crappy. Or Shockwave. Deal damage to all enemies equal to Spark Tits' charge. Reset Spark Tits' charge. That's a good one. I like that one. Big time damage. So we're going to take Spark Tits into battle with us. And begin. Battle versus Grothlin and Grothlin. That sounds like a law firm. Grothlin and Grothlin. Call Groth. Have you been attacked by strange monsters in the night? Call Grothlin and Grothlin. We're on your side. Alright, so now let me see what we got going on here with... What's his face? What's he called? They should show me his name right here. Because now I've forgotten. Spark Tits! How could I forget Spark Tits? Okay, Spark Tits and Osaru. Whatever he's called. Right now I'm at 14. That's nice. Deal damage to all enemies equal to Spark Tits' charge. But it also resets it. So I gotta be strategic here. So I can do that, and then hit him with this and fade back. Deal damage to target enemy equal... Well, I'm not gonna do that. I can hit both of them with this one. So we're gonna do that. Reset it to 12. Not bad. And then how about a raw knuckle? I think I can take the hit. And we're gonna keep that 12. I think above 10, I like it. I like above 10. So with 12, let's go ahead and hit that again. That's a nice move. And then we're gonna raw knuckle him. Take that fist and just knuckle it in there. They're getting a little defensive on me. No problem. We're gonna do that again. Now he's down to 4. This guy's gonna go night-night. Got him. One Grothlin taken down. One member of the law firm has been put to bed. And 24. What's he got? 7? Let's try Surge Flux. Oh, it took us down to 4. Well, that's crap. What? Oh, I don't have enough? Oh, bummer. Big time bummer. Down to 4 again. Okay, let's do that. Still at 2? Gosh. And we're gonna fade back. Preserve some health. Alright. Oh, there we go. That's what I like to see. Now he's gonna go night-night and join his buddy. Voltaic. That's it. That's the damage one. And then a raw knuckle. And the turn. Onwards. Map of Veilthorn, Night 2, begin. Okay. And we're refilled on health, which is nice. So do we want the Gargan or the Quadrupede? Let's see. What does each guy have? Gargan. Sage Aggression. It's offensive, deals 5 damage to target enemy. Whenever a monster learns a move, refresh this. Or Archaic Blessing. Target friendly monster gains 5 block. Whenever a monster learns a move, refresh this. How about this guy? Legate. Quadrupede. He doesn't look as scary as the other guy. This is defensive. Target friendly monster gains 10 block. If you applied poison this turn, apply 1 dazed to all enemies. And then this is strategic. A strategic move. Apply 3 poison to target enemy. Whenever you use a defensive move, refresh. Apply 3 poison. I mean, he doesn't even have... I guess it's okay. Dealing 5 damage. Is that going to be better long term than poison, though? I don't know. What do you guys think? Gargan or Quadrupede? What do you guys think? Who seems like a better teammate? I'm kind of leaning towards Gargan. This guy just looks like a little snivelly kind of... like a Peter face. Like he's not going to help me out much. He's also lower in HP. So I think we're going to go with Gargan. Yeah, let's do Gargan. Oops, Jorfa said quad. Well... You liked Gargan? Or, Quadrupede? I thought he just looked like a little bug you could squish. Let's take him into battle with our big guy. Okay. Deal 5 damage. Target friendly monster gains 5 block. Whenever a monster learns a move, refresh this. We'll give him +5 block. We will deal the damage. And then we're going to use raw knuckle. And then we're going to fade back. And okay, let's do this right here. Sage Aggresh, raw neck, fade back. End the turn. Give it a shot, please. Alright, Jorphus changed his mind. Good! Because that's what we did. Let's throw a little bit more block here on ourselves. Raw knuckle. Fade it back, buddy. Not even making a dent. We're good. I'm gonna throw it on him because he's got lower HP. Okay, we've gotten him out of the way. What is this? Oh, this is bleed. I didn't even see that. Alright. So once more. I think we got him. I'm not worried. But I don't think we're going to take him into battle next time, I know that. Because he's getting pretty low. That bleed's taking its toll. Hopefully he survives. Uh-oh. Alright, he made it. We got Hexivore and Hypnal out of there. Unlocked Frogger. Win a battle without using any strategic moves. We unlocked Frogger. On to the next fight. We're fighting Moohawk and Frogger. What have they got going on here? Gain power and deal damage. Apply exposed, apply dazed. Let's take him and Spark Tits. Starting off with 6 charge. No, we're not gonna reset. Well, maybe I should. Okay, got it up to 13. That's nice. And we can deal a little damage to both. So why not? Raw Nuck. Got him down to 42. What did that do? What is this? Exposed. Takes 50% more damage from moves. Reduces by 1 at the start of its turn. Getting dazed. Taking damage. Getting dazed. See, I don't know what that does either. Alright, what are we set to now? Charge of 10. Well... I'm gonna go for it. That's a solid 10, you know. And now we're at 16. So let's go ahead and maybe, what do I got? 1? Let's use this. And hold on. Oh, nope, cancel that. We want the damage one. Set to 13. Looking good for the next turn, though. Ooh. Ooh. What does this mean? What's the blue? What's the blue now? Getting exposed. Dazed. Deals 50% less damage while dazed. Alright. Well. %50 less. Well, I can still probably 6 and 6. 3. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. And then we're gonna kill him. Just like that. Now this set it to 0. Why not? Seven. That's a crap number. We're gonna try again. 13, that's better. Okay. Alright. Another Deb. Unlocked Holgum. Holgum. Win a battle without using any defensive moves. Unlocked another one. Okay. Move Tome found. Contains ancient wisdom. Monster will learn a new move for this battle. Balanced approach. Deal 5 damage to target enemy. This monster gains 5 block. Forget. And what's the other one? Overload for Spark Tits. Only usable if Spark Tits' charge is 20. Ah, that's crap. And you gain 2 AP. I mean, that's pretty low chances there of that happening. So I guess we'll just we'll go with that one. And now we're gonna head up here for our next battle. We're fighting Quadrupede of 50 HP and Nellop with 55. They got poison and block, poison and dazed. I mean, these guys seem kind of like schmohawks. Let's try our same team here. Oh, he only had 11? I didn't realize that. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. And he's starting with 6? Well, that's not gonna do. Okay. Well, of course, we want to probably hit both of these guys with the shockwave. And then we'll raw knuckle him. Alright, Jorpus, well, thanks for stopping by, pal. Appreciate you. Continue to rest up and continue to recover from the horse shit. And we'll see you soon. We're at 5. We're gonna... Oh, 3? 3? Well... That's like hardly worth it. Raw knuckle. Fade back. And turn. My turn again. I don't know if he's gonna make it. Well, he's got 17. It's gonna take out one of them. No, not... Well... What happened? Didn't take out... I thought it would... I thought that would still take half away, but it didn't do it. This is getting dicey now. Okay. Well, let's raw knuckle him. Leaves us with 2. We got 13. Target monster gains block equal to. Maybe we can save him here. And 12 with 1. And down to 2. Let's try again. That's a nice one to end on. With 10. Fuck! Alright. Just a battle of wills now. A W, but what? At what cost, we could say. Now, max HP vial found. Plus 20 max HP. Or we can learn taunt. Enemy moves must target monsters with taunt if possible. Probably want to use this. But does that refill? I don't know if that refills my my health. It says plus 20 HP. I hope that that's how it works. Because we're going to take him in. And we're going to take him against a Mockrel with 90 HP and a Palmer, a Leland Palmer with 60 HP. Gains block, deal damage equals block. Deal damage, gain temper. Or should I take him? I don't know. We got Raw Knuckle. What did he have? Brainstorm. What did that do again? Deal 2 damage to target enemy for each other move your monsters know. So that'd be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 every time. It's not bad. And it could be more if we teach patience. Oh, but my Gargan only has 4. So I guess we're taking these 2 guys. Okay, let's begin. Fuck. I wanted him to learn that. Whatever. Okay, Brainstorm. You want to do that now? Or Raw Knuckle and fade back? Look at his shield right there. That's pretty intense. Okay, that'll put his moves up a little bit. Let's do that. Maybe I should have done the other one first. A mistake. Made a mistake. Gain 3 block for each move they know. We're not in that position yet. Let's do, Okay, they're both the same HP now. Okay, 2 there. And let's do this. Yeah, gives us 12. Okay. Now let's do patience so we can attack again. And okay. Oh, look at that. Wasn't that fancy? Well, this one's pretty much over with, isn't it? What did that guy do? Not looking good. I mean, what do you do about that? What do you do about that? Return to the Citadel and try again. So I think you have to start all the way over. Well, that's crap. That ended my precious field trip pretty damn quick. I suppose they don't want you to get all the way through on your first try. That's the point. You go back through, you unlock different guys, you set up different teams that help each other in different ways. But is there a way to, like... See, I'm wondering, as you go along, do these guys level up? I don't know about that. I don't know how that works. I mean, it's not bad. I like the aesthetic of it. Good sound effects, cool little monster designs. You know, I think maybe some backgrounds. A little more variation in the backgrounds, the set pieces for the battles. That could use some expanding upon. But, I don't know. Not bad. What kind of settings do we have? No difficulty setting or anything like that. Oh, what do you guys think of Necromancer for a week? What do you think of that one? Do you want to see any more, or is that enough? Are you good on Necromancer? Should we just end it right there with that death? How are you feeling after that underwhelming run, I would call it? An underwhelming introductory run. I don't know. Right now I'm kind of feeling... Yeah. Kind of eh. You know, you can't win them all. Not every game is going to be great. It's not a bad game. I'm not mad. You know, it was just a little cheapy game. So I wasn't expecting Game of the Year or anything. I was just like, hey, you know what? It might be fun to feature something a little bit novel. Something out of the ordinary. Something new, something fresh. So that's what I was thinking there when I saw this. But the difficulty level seems to have spiked tremendously on that last battle. I don't even know what that guy did to me. He just one-shotted both of my dudes. I feel like if I would have had full health and he attacked me in such fashion as he did, the battle would have been over. So maybe it's one of those deals where you need to come back after you've found a monster with better HP. Because again, it's like 35, 35, 45, 30, 35, 35, 40. And then you go up against a 60 and a 90 HP guy, and they both have shields up, so they're not even taking full damage, and then you get hit with that blast. It's like, what are you gonna do? What can you do? I guess you can keep playing, but it seems like maybe we're calling for a short stream tonight. That's okay, I guess we'll have those from time to time. They can't all be 3-4 hour marathons, but there you go. Necromancer for a week. I'll give it 550 super divorces out of a possible 1000 super divorces. And you can find it on Steam if you'd like to try it out for yourself. See if you can get further than I did. Maybe you can. With some perseverance and some staying power. But I don't know. I could always switch over to something else. I could play something else for a few minutes. We could switch gears. We could do Vampire Survivors. Do a round or two of that, perhaps, if you would like. But I'll leave the ball in your guys' court. You let me know. I'm here to please. I'm here to serve. And if everyone's kind of feeling a short stream this evening, I'm okay with that too. I'm pretty far into a fast right now. I said I fasted earlier this week and then I broke it. And I was like, I should have kept going. I was feeling pretty good. So I jumped back in. And we're past 48 hours right now. So I'm going to try and take it to the full 72. Play something else? Alright. I'll be right back. I'm just going to take a quick break. And then we'll come back with maybe some Vampire Survivors for a little bit. Okay? Just a quick TT break, and we'll get back to the action. So, use this opportunity to go and freshen up, go for a quick walk, whatever you want to do, and I'll BRB. Okay. We're back. We're back for Vampire Survivors now. Well, I had to refill this, and it also turned out that it wasn't just a TT break. Turns out your boy had to take a nice piping hot shit. So I won't bullshit you. If it's not just a TT break, I'll let you know. And it wasn't that time. So let's see now. It's been a while since I played this. I've got 948. What does this do? Fires one more projectile, all weapons. That'd be a good one. Gains 10% more gold. I don't want that. The magnet, the omni increases might, projectile speed, duration, area by 2% per rank, max 10%. I like that one. Let's buy it. Why not? Smoke them if you got them. Croci Frito. Croci Frito almost sounds like Crunchy Frito. Starts with 1 revival, gains 1 more revival at level 33. No. Sure, I'll try him. He looks cool. Stage 4, an edifice of science and sorcery where horror was made manifest. This is horror made manifest. Its many artifacts and experiments may lead us to what we seek. Relics in the stage. So we got new relics we haven't picked up. We got cards and a potion bottle to look for here. Okay. Let's play. Oh, hold on. Quickly. I think the sound might be a little low in this game compared to the one we were just playing. Is it? Is the sound a little bit low? A little quiet? It could be a little quiet. Quiet Penguin Gaming says Necromancer for a week. What am I looking at? Well, we were playing that. We were playing a game called Necromancer for a week. I played it. I did the tutorial. And, you know, it's like a Pokemon, it's like a spooky Pokemon roguelite, and I did one run with it, and I was like, well, okay, I see what they're doing, but I'm good after an hour. I played it for about an hour, and I was like, that's okay for now. And then I talked about maybe ending the stream, and, Sparrow here was like, well, why don't you keep playing something else? So I decided to just fire up good old Vampire Survivors. I mean, this might be able to go all the way up. That's just like regular volume right now. But that's what's going on there, Quiet Penguin. That's what's up. If you'd like to check the game out, you can find it on Steam. If you want to take a look at it yourself. Oh, it's your game. Oh. Well, let me ask you this then, because I had some questions. One question I had was, when you're... Maybe that's too loud now. I was wondering if, you know, on subsequent runs, let's say, because I made it to the second area, and then I basically got one-shotted by one of the final bosses, I guess you could call him. The last battle in the second area. And they just took me out, like, big time. And I still remember one guy had 60 HP, the other dude had 90. And they also had a bunch of shields up. And I felt like even if I had gone into that battle with full health, there was not much I could have done to make it past those guys with the current group of monsters that I had. So do you just need to keep playing back through until you happen upon monsters who have a higher starting HP level? Or on subsequent runs, do your monsters level up and accrue more hit points? That's one thing that stopped me from going through it again. I was like, well, I don't know if I'm going to get back to that same spot and have the same problem all over. So I didn't know exactly what was going on there. I really like the look and feel of it. I think it's cool. I like the idea of a spooky Pokemon game with the roguish element thrown into it, collecting the monsters, finding stuff. It's just, I was a little foggy on that. Yeah, because I thought I was doing alright up to that point. I thought I was doing pretty well. You know, I'd only lost one monster on the way to that battle, and my other dudes were pretty okay. So I felt decent going into it, but then it seemed like the difficulty in that battle just like went through the roof compared to everything else that I had fought up to that point. Not saying it's impossible, not saying I'm awesome. I probably kind of sucked. I made some bad mistakes along the way, but like I said, I only lost one guy, and then that one was just like, alright, well, I guess I'm good for the evening on that one. Say if you prioritize block and have some sort of scaling, the fight is very winnable. You shouldn't need to get lucky or have specific monsters. Okay. Hey, well, no problem. I appreciate you stopping by and checking it out. Is that your first game? I didn't even bother to check. Or do you have other stuff available? Are you working on anything else? Or is this kind of your focus at the moment? Let's just do this. They're pointing me down here. We'll try going down here. Don't want to do too much without... let's do the garlic. I always like the garlic. But I don't want you to nerf your game on account of me, if I was just blowing it. That's cool. That's cool. If that's your first commercial release, you're going to focus on that for a bit. I saw you had a roadmap and everything. That's always nice to see that developers have some plans for the future of their game. Take that up to level 2A.
Welcome.
Oh, and I appreciate the sub. Thanks for the sub, man. I stream Monday through Friday at right around 11 p.m. And then Saturday nights, we always do like a little Lego building stream. So if you're just hanging out, looking to shoot the shit, feel free to stop by whenever. And I appreciate the subscription. Increases in vulnerability time after getting down. Let's do that one. Let's try that. Alright, well, it's good to know that I'm not the only one who's had that issue. If even you can have some trouble with it, I don't feel too awful. Actually, no, and I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment on my voice. You don't have to be jealous. My voice is, I feel like it's deepened over time. It's gotten down into this groove, probably from talking so much on the channel. It might have dropped a tone or two during my playthrough of Death Stranding 2. I played the entire game on stream over a series of, whatever, a month and a half. We usually do like 3-4 hour streams on Death Stranding 2, so I don't normally actually play roguelikes, but I do like Vampire Survivors, and I actually bought it because I saw they had the Castlevania pack, and I wasn't expecting a whole lot, but it turned out to be pretty fun. I remember when it first came out, everyone was playing it. I didn't get on board until just a few months ago and start playing this one, but I've kept it on my computer, and I'll go back to it and play it every now and again. It's an easy game to just jump in and play a few rounds. In fact, rogue type games, they often piss me off too much, and I don't like having all of my, all my progress just thrown into the garbage can, So they irritate me in that sense, but some I do enjoy. Some I like playing. Stuff where, what I like about your game is that you've got your little monster roster and unlocking stuff and being able to kind of track that. It's not like everything gets wiped out. So that's a cool thing. That kind of thing it'll encourage me to come back again. Sometimes some of these roguey games, man, they got their audience. I'm not saying they need to change for me, I'm just saying it's usually not my cup of tea. Because I like being able to make mistakes and then not have all of my hard work, like I said, thrown into the rubbish bin. But every now and again, I'll find one that's not too bad. But usually, I also upload. I play a lot of indie horror. That's kind of what I've just fallen into over time. Yeah, you gotta strike a balance with it. I really like all the puppet combo games. Jordan King, Black Eyed Priest, if you're familiar with him. David Szymanski. All that type of stuff. Stuff that gets popular on itch. Things like that. That's kind of my bread and butter. Though I don't stream games like that a lot. I've kind of tried, and I got stuck on Death Stranding 2 for a while because, I just really wanted to play it. I'm a huge Kojima fan. So I kind of went outside, whatever you'd call like the normal platform, the normal format to play that. Now that I'm back doing this, I was just playing Heretic the past couple nights. That's pretty fun. I might go back to that either tomorrow or sometime next week. Get another chapter done. I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to the streams. I like to mix it up. And yeah, I just saw your game. Before I stream, I like to look at new releases. I like to play new stuff. I like to let people know what's going on. I like to feature games that not everybody else is playing. I don't know if that's the greatest for views, but I think it's fun. I like to spread the word. Get some exposure out there. Help out if I can. As I've never completed a game myself, like making one, but I have dabbled. So I know it's hard work. I know a lot of work goes into it, but I also try to be blunt and honest with my appraisal stuff. What made me start streaming? Really just like, originally this channel was, what do I want to do here? We'll go with that one. It was created when Super Divorce was still a band. We were like a 4-piece post-hardcore band. If you've ever heard of bands like At the Drive-In, Thrice, Thursday, Brand New, stuff like that. We made this to upload music to. And then the band kind of fell apart over time for various reasons. And I was following an old comic book creator that I was a big fan of from DC Comics named Ethan Van Sciver. And I saw what he was able to do with his channel when he was bringing back an old character of his from the 90s called Cyberfrog. And he would just go on live streams and talk about Star Wars and shoot the shit with people. And I kind of saw the connections that were able to be made with people in a way where it wasn't just like, hey, check out my stuff, because I still planned, and I still plan to at some point make more music. And I was like, well, that'd be a cool way to connect with Super Divorce fans. People who might like tunes. It'd be cool to get online, get on YouTube and just talk to people. And when I first started streaming, I was just like in the middle of like a home renovation project, and I would stream updates on it. And eventually I was like, oh, I'll play some games. Why not? I had the means to do so. And I streamed a few games here and there. But then I got into uploading no commentary playthroughs and kind of let streaming go for a bit. And then I started doing commentary playthroughs, and then I was like, well, why don't I do some commentary streaming and get back to basics in a sense. So that's kind of how I got here. And then maybe over the past 6 months or so, I tried to really get into a routine with it and not just stream randomly like here and there whenever. Just dedicated to a schedule. I was like, all right, you know what? I'll just do it every day, every night. Why don't I follow in the footsteps of like Jay Leno? Because not many people are watching the Tonight Show anymore. If I can be kind of like my own Tonight Show, if everyone knows, hey, Super Divorce is fucking live every night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then that can just become a thing. And people know I'm going to be here. So there have been times when I'm streaming to literally no one, and other times we've built up a nice little roster of viewers, and I just try to be here for the people who know I'm going to be here. Well, thanks. I'm glad you like the setup. I've tinkered with a few different overlays over time, made it a little fancier as we've gone along. Just try to show that I'm putting a little work into it. Let's do that. That's a good one. Yeah, it's a highly saturated market, the world of streaming. So that's why I always tell people, you know, you don't have, some people, you know, become regulars, like Sparrow, who was just in the chat. And people come in here, people will apologize for being late. They'll apologize for missing a few streams. I'm like, whoa, hold up. You don't have to apologize to me. I'm just glad you're here. Or anyway, sometimes I'll see people are lurking. The chat's not fired up, but I'll see some people are watching, and it's like, that's cool too. If you want to lurk, that's fine. I know there's so many different content creators, so many different forms of entertainment that people can be entertained by. So anyone who chooses to hang out here for any length of time, whenever they decide to hop in, whenever they decide to hop out, it's all good with me. It's all gravy. And yeah, I try to be pretty honest, open. Just give you the lowdown. That's what you'll get here. For the longest time, I stayed away from the reaction videos, putting myself in the playthroughs just because I was like, I don't want to be one of those dudes who's just screaming the entire time, acting like I'm getting jump scared by things that aren't scary. So I play it pretty straight most of the time. But you know what? Then when I do get jump scared, it's kind of an event because it doesn't happen very often. And it's usually not a big scream. I don't do that. I don't try and blow people's ears out. You see a lot of these people, I don't want to talk shit, but I don't watch many of them. I watch like a handful of guys. I don't even know if you could call it a handful. But I like Markiplier's style. I like his videos. I didn't get into him until, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago or so. So I'm not like an OG of Markiplier, but I do like what he does. I think that he is legit. I think that James Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, is the GOAT still. He's my favorite. Always will be. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand the not interacting with the chat thing. That to me is mind-blowing. I've heard about certain streamers as well who get mad when people don't chat enough and then like ban people. They'll ban viewers from their channel for not chatting. And it's like, are you kidding me? Are you that full of yourself? These people are already giving you their time and attention, and because they're not typing to you enough, you're gonna ban them? You probably wouldn't interact with them anyway. Let's go with that one. That can help us out of a bind at times. I haven't even really gone for any of the relics here. Let's keep heading down this a ways. You love Mark's stuff or Angry Video Game Nerd? James Rolfe. I think they're both great. Different styles, you know, but just guys out there making fun original content, being themselves, doing their thing. And yes, banning people for not chatting is absolutely wild. I get really sad if someone is chatting and I accidentally miss it. That happened last week, and I felt like a prick because I was really locked into a boss fight and someone was in the chat. It'd been a while since anyone had said anything, and I thought I was alone, and I looked over and I saw that someone had written to me multiple times, and by the time I said something back, I think they had left. And I was like, damn it! Now that guy's gonna think I'm a prick. Yeah, James is great. Fantastic stuff. I just watched one of his newer ones. He did a Metroid review. A nerd episode that was really good. But as for your game, are you, I'm guessing you're influenced by Pokemon a bit. That seems a fair assumption to make. As I kept calling it, kind of a spooky Pokemon game. Are you a big Rogue fan yourself? Who? Sparrow, you don't know the angry video game nerd? You don't know James Rolfe? No, not James Hetfield. Though I do like James Hetfield. I was talking about James Rolfe. R-O-L-F-E. Got a treasure. Pokemon Blue. You know, I only ever played Blue and Red. And, I loved them back in the day. You know, on Game Boy. So I was a big Pokemon fan when they first came out. When the games came out, when the cartoon, the anime came out. When you had to, like, drive to 50 different stores just to find a pack of Pokemon cards. I ended up finding a great place to get them in my area was at the Hallmark store. Crazy. After like calling Walmart and Meijer, Toys R Us at the time, you know, my mom would drive me. I'd be, oh, they've got Pokemon cards. But I found out that there was like a Hallmark store in the area that no one was going to for Pokemon, because why would you? Who would think to look there? But that was like my hookup. That's where I got my that's where I completed my set. My original 150. But you know, you don't really have that problem anymore. Except when they put those certain deluxe sets out, you know, and people wait in line. And then the scalpers buy them up so no one can get to them. That sucks. But I played that, you know, Red and Blue, Pokemon Snap, classic stuff. What else? Other Pokemon games I might have played outside the regular kind of... what was one? There was one called Mystery Dungeon on, I think, DS that was pretty fun. I remember buying that when I worked at GameStop years ago. Stadium. Pokemon Stadium, that's a fun game. But all like the Sapphire and Emerald and whatever the shit they went on to, I haven't played like any of those. And yes, I still do have my original set. I've got my original set in a binder still. My OG binder from when I was like, you know, how old was I? Probably 12 or 13 when they first came out. And I've kept them all these years. Let's do that. Let's do the duplicator. Now we got the shit going here. Now we're getting the shit storm happening. This is what I like to see. Stuff like that. I'll make my way down to a relic at some point. Let's go with this. Oh, you got into Yu-Gi-Oh? I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh at all. It looked cool. There's so many different things to get into, though. It's like you kind of have to pick which ones you're gonna go with. If you do too much dabbling, then you just never get the full experience of any of them. Let's do that. And let's do that. And let's do that. Who's this guy? New enemy appears, huh? Penguin is 33, 34 next. Hey, it's my birthday coming up too. I am going to be a 40-year-old man on Saturday. Well, tomorrow now, officially, because it's the 15th. My birthday is the 16th. So, this is my last day in my 30s now. Though I haven't considered myself in my 30s for months. I just made peace with it. I was like, I can't even say, I don't feel good saying I'm in my 30s anymore. At 39, almost 40, I might as well be 40. There's no reason to even say I'm in my 30s anymore. I've just been there mentally. But that's okay. Oh, yours the 21st? Well, happy birthday. I hope you have a fantastic birthday, and I hope that the game does well. I'll be looking for updates, and I'll give it another shot at some point. But thanks for hanging out. Any advice for a slightly younger man before I jump off? Oh boy, I don't know. It might sound trite, but keep on keeping on. That's it. If you got that vision and you want to be successful, I'm guessing, in game creation, just keep at it. Don't give up. Take the John Cena route. Never give up. Just keep plugging away. Dedicate, and just know you're going to get there. I think that confidence is key. And I believe that success is largely a matter of hanging on after others have let go. I heard that one time, and I think that's very true. That's why I continue creating. Well, it's not the only reason why. It's because it's natural to me. I've got to be making music or making videos or doing something, you know. And also, speaking of videos and uploads, if you're looking for something to watch, check out, I do a little series called Super Duper Divorce, where I do more of like a classic review type setup, and I kind of throw in some little silly vignettes in the style of like your old AVGN episodes, old JonTron stuff, Pat the NES Punk, things like that. So check those out sometime if you're looking for something to watch, and let me know what you think. And I hope to see you again soon. Stop by sometime and hang out. So once again, thanks, and hope to see you again. And happy birthday. Happy early birthday. I hope it's fantastic for you. All right. Let's see what we're going to do now. Ebony Wings, how about that one? That seems good. Yeah, the old JonTron videos, those are great. Such great stuff. Yeah, I've got a playlist for them. I've made 9 Super Duper Divorce videos, and some of them connect together. So there's a little bit of a storyline, very loose storyline. Not all of them are kind of cliffhangers, but some are. So yeah, I hope you enjoy those. And have a wonderful evening and a great day tomorrow. Not there. Just gonna hang out here for another few minutes. Seems like a good area. We're getting a good amount of dudes coming in. Building some good currency, getting all these gems. You gotta get the gems. You gotta get the gems. You gotta make sure you're continuing to level up. Because if you don't, your run will be over pretty damn quick. Oh yeah, I can get you a link real quick. Hold on. I'll drop a link in here. There you go. Link in the chat. There it is. That'll take you to the Super Duper Divorce videos. Enjoy, chef. We got some bone snakes coming in now. I better make it down to this relic at some point. I'm gonna mess around and not get down there. Let's grab those up. Thanks again, and happy birthday to you. This is a pretty long corridor. Or hall. You might call it a hall as well. Whatever it is, it's taken a while to get to the bottom of this level. Good gosh, they're putting me through the ringer to get down here. Look at all these dudes. Weapon found. Spellbinder. Increases duration of weapon effects by 10%. Sure, I'll get that. Seems pretty decent. Man, how long does this go on? Jeez, oh man. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it now. I need a chicken. We'll do that to gain some more experience real quick. I need to slow my roll for a minute. There's a chicken. That's nice. That's just what I wanted. Yeah, why not? A treasure! I like a treasure. $153. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. Gotta get our damage going. Because these guys certainly are not letting up. Yeah. Picking them up as we go. Soldiering on. Get the XP. So we can keep up with these son of a guns. If I could just clear myself a path. Let's do that again. I like the XP. The boost is needed sometimes. If you want to have a shot. Okay. Done. Uh-oh. What is that? Oh, I guess that's where stuff's gonna fall down. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Let's do the King's Bible. Let's do that for a little better movement. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Getting more difficult to even move down. Max health or... yeah, we'll go with that still. Lots of projectiles coming at me. Uh-oh. Okay, that was much needed. How about a chicken? Nope. Oh, look at this. Look at this shit show. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, absolutely dear. Oh no. Ooh boy. Ooh boy. Go right down the middle. Right down the pike. Oh, it's up there. I'm so close to it. There it is, right in the center of all these dudes. Got it. Relic found. Sorceress's Tears. Permanently allows speeding up in, time in stage selection. Oh! And there it is. Oh, and I can revive with this guy. I forgot about that. That's a nice ability to have. I kind of doubt I'm going to make it to the other relic on this level. This is not the best run. Man, these guys are not stopping. Gouge. The Gouge. The Gouge. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna get any more helping hands here. Man, to get another big clearance. That would be just lovely. Ah! That's what I wanted. Sometimes just staying in one spot for a minute's a good thing to do. Getting back to a treasure. Alright. I died, but only momentarily. We're back. Don't know what that was. A strange, mysterious pickup. Oh boy. A lot of red zombies coming after me. Ooh, but look at all them gems. Lots of tasty gems happening here. Throwing me a little bit of a bone. Oh yes. All right, let's take the crown. Come on now. Come on now. Nope. Nope, I don't like the bone snakes. Do without the bone snakes. I like the other guys better. There we go. Some nice tasty chicken. Let's do the wings. For faster movement. Better maneuvering. Can be tremendously helpful at times. And then come on, stay out of the way. Stay out. Come on. Okay, I don't know about these guys. If you could just fuck off out of the way for a minute. Just allow me to make it a bit further. We're building the XP. We're clearing the path. We're keeping them away for now. There we go. Oh, now a bunch of them. Just inching our way up. Just like a little inchworm. Just inchworming up to the top. Gotta watch out for those now. The falling projectiles of doom. Oh no. Took some damage right there. I don't like that. These guys are a little poopy. Oh, for fuck's sake. Could really use, could use a little something. Oh, for fuck's sake. There it goes. Oh, I got another revive still? Wow. I didn't even know. Well, I don't know if it's gonna matter. Because I'm just not. No. Nope. That's it. That's it for real. Well, a good shot. I got one relic and a new weapon, I think. Find 70 entries. Find the sorcerer's tears. Evolve the lightning rod. Okay. Well, there we have it. I think that'll do it for tonight. So if you've been hanging out, I appreciate you. Before you head out, please smash the like button and follow wherever you are. Sub to the channel. If you're not watching on YouTube, make sure you go over to youtube.com/superdivorce. That's where you can sub and you can see the uploads that I do. Don't just do live streams. I upload videos as well. So if you'd like to watch the uploads, that's where you can do that. And I hope to see you again soon. Tomorrow night, in fact, 11 p.m., Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube, Twitch, Kalk, wherever you like to watch. And I'll be here exclusively on YouTube Saturday night. Birthday Lego stream. We'll be hanging out, doing some Legos. Probably go get a new Lego set and start something new, something fresh on Saturday night. So I hope to see you guys then. Sparrow, thanks for hanging out. Everybody else, thank you too, if you're lurking. And until next time, take real good care. Keep kicking ass. Love you lots. Lord willing. Be back very soon with another video for you to watch. Bye-bye.